to week 8 of our summer story time. This is our last summer story time session, so we have to make it a really good one. Today we're going to be talking about imaginary friends, but before we do that, let's start with our welcome song. Are you ready? On the count of 3, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. Peek-a-boo, peek-a-boo, I see you, I see you. I see your button nose, I see your tiny toes. Peek-a-boo, I see you. That was great. Can we sing it once more, nice and loud? We're going to have to make this one last for a while. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peek-a-boo, peek-a-boo, I see you, I see you. I see your button nose, I see your tiny toes. Peek-a-boo, I see you. All right, and with that, we are ready to get into our first story. This story is called The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend. Here we go. He was born on an island far away, where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly awaiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So, rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited, and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello? So Beekle climbs down the tree. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. The end. All right, that's the end of our first story. I've got a little chant about friends that I would like for you to do along with me. We're going to start with clapping. Can you clap? Just like that. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to point to everyone around you. Right now it's just me. And then you're going to point to yourself right here. Me. All right? And then we're going to clap and count again. 1, 2, 3. All right? Those are all the motions we need for our rhyme. I'll try it once first, and then we can say it all together. Are you ready? On the count of 3, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. You're my friend, and you're my friend, and you're my friend. 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. All right? Nice and easy. Will you try it with me? On the count of 3, we'll say it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. You're my friend, and you're my friend, and you're my friend. 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. Okay. You can imagine lots of different kinds of friends. I think we should do one more rhyme before we do our next story. This one is about having a little cat. My cat looks like this. Can you make a cat? And this cat is very fast. Zoom, zoom, just like that. And the cat can jump up. And then the cat's going to purr, just like this. Purr, purr, purr. All right? Those are all the motions we need to do our rhyme. As always, I'll say it once first, and then we'll say it all together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And here's my cat. I had a little kitty, as quick as can be. Zoom, zoom. He'd jump on my lap and purr a song to me. Purr, purr, purr. What a nice little cat, right? Can you try it together with me? On the count of 3, we will. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I had a little kitty, as quick as can be. Zoom, zoom, zoom. He'd jump on my lap and purr a song to me. Purr, purr, purr. Nice kitty. All right, we just pretended we had a kitty. In this next story, we've got a guy who pretends something very different, but he really wants a pet. This story is called The Snagglegrollop. Here we go. Can I have a dog? Asked Sam. No, said his dad. I'll have to take it for walks all the time. Can I have a cat? Asked Sam. No, said his mom. They leave fur all over the furniture. How about a Snagglegrollop? Can I have one of them? Asked Sam. What's a Snagglegrollop? Asked Mom. I don't know, said Sam. I just made it up. His parents laughed. Well, if he just made it up, then yes, you can have a Snagglegrollop, said Dad. After school, Sam came home with a strange-looking creature. What on earth is that? Exclaimed Dad. It's a Snagglegrollop, said Sam. You said I could have one, remember? Yes, but, no, but, oh golly, spluttered Dad. Well, it's your responsibility. You're the one who has to look after it. The Snagglegrollop took quite a lot of looking after. It was very hairy, so it took a long time to wash and dry. It was very big, so it needed huge amounts of food. And it had very big teeth, so it used all the tubes of toothpaste. But it told hilarious jokes and was a superb dancer. And on weekends, it took the family out on fabulous adventures. They soon became very fond of their Snagglegrollop. But sometimes the Snagglegrollop seemed rather sad. At night, it would sit out on the roof of the garden shed and stare at the stars. One day at school, Emily Evans, who Sam liked a lot but was too afraid to speak to, said that her parents wouldn't let her have a cat. You can ask for a snaggle grollop, said Sam bravely. What's that? Asked Emily. I don't know, said Sam. I just made it up. Emily laughed. I think I would prefer to have a quibble snuff, she said. Sam, Dad, and the snaggle grollop were playing hide and seek in the park one afternoon when Emily arrived with her quibble snuff. Sam's snaggle grollop was enchanted. They told each other hilarious jokes, and they danced together superbly. Then, hand in hand, they flew up to the sky. They flew once around the park, waved goodbye, and flew off into the distance. I didn't know they could do that, said Sam. Do you think we'll ever see them again? I don't know, said Emily. Perhaps it doesn't matter, as long as they're happy. Can Emily come back to our house after school one day? Sam asked his dad. Of course she can, said Dad. And can I have a dog? Asked Sam. Maybe, said his dad. We'll see. And there we go. That's the end. One fabulous imaginary pet. And on that note, it's time to sing our goodbye song for the week. We need to sing nice and loud. Are you ready? On the count of 3, we'll sing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Give a wave and wink your eye. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, friends. All right, are you ready to sing with me? On the count of 3, nice and loudly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Give a wave and wink your eye. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, friends. Thank you so much for joining me through all of our weeks of summer story time. We'll have new story times for you soon for the fall. You can check back at leonialibrary.org for more information. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your summer.